What's good, YouTube? Travysty here, and today we have a NU battle versus a good friend of mine, RosebudsASled. I believe this is our second or third battle on my channel. If you guys do not know, me and Zach are actually pretty close friends. We actually were tag teaming together on the Goldenrod Duo Lock. If you guys haven't gone and subscribed to Goldenrod, I suggest you do that now. However, me and him, we were derping around and we decided to do some NU. So I have a really trash team here. I just threw a bunch of random pokes together and didn't think about weaknesses or balance or anything like that. And he comes in with this pretty crazy team. It's trying to touch me all over places on my naughty bits. I don't appreciate it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start this. And I'm going to lead off with your channel. And he's going to start off with disrobe me. And I don't appreciate this matchup because he's going to Earthquake, obviously. But you know, your channel is out here. He's ready to show you what's up. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm not really worried about it. I'm defensive, actually. This is a defensive your channel, and this thing's toxic. You know, like most channels are very defensive when you call them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're gonna go ahead and switch this out. I'm not gonna take another Earthquake. We're gonna go to Sup Fam. Sup Fam, I'm in here. Earthquake. Not gonna mess around with this. It's Levitate. I'm assuming that this thing is banded or scarfed, one of the two, because of that. It's going to go to Broden Pole, and I'm going to switch out as well, and I'm going back into your channel, and I've made a mistake there, because I figured he was going to switch, but I'm going back into Sup Fam, because Sup Fam actually does deal with this thing actually fairly well, if I remember correctly. So he goes for a Giga Drain, and I'm like, well, crap, he does the Giga Drain, so he actually does some stuff, and he goes stuff, and I went Stealth Rock because I didn't think he was going to have Giga Drain. So now I'm in a situation where he's going to go for another Giga Drain, and I'm actually just going to rapid spin my way out of here. I'm like, I don't want these rocks here. I did this to myself. So this Broden Pole is just chilling there. He's doing nice and fancy stuff, and I can just go ahead and switch out into my Simba. And even though it is a female, he's going to go for a U-turn here, which is nice and good on his part. That actually probably would have KO'd if I stayed in, because this is that was a Spadef thingy. Yeah. But he's going to go for the Scald here as I go for the Hyper Voice, and that does nothing. So I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse just to see what it does and just see if I can get a flinch, to be honest with you, because Simba does nothing versus his team besides Dark Pulses that too. So now I'm going to bring in All Hail Satan. All Hail Satan is in here, and he's actually just going to go ahead and Quiver Dance on up. Now the correct play here is actually Sleep Powder. Actually, no, it wasn't, because if I Sleep Powder, it would have Magic Bounce. So I'm going to Quiver Dance again here, because I'm just like, what is this thing going to do to me? And it's going to actually Thunder Wave here. So I'm just like, well, crap, what am I going to do here? So he's going to U-turn on out. I'm not faster than that, which is a bad sign. He goes to this, and I'm going to Quiver Dance up again. This is actually greedy on me. I probably could have just gone for an attack and probably not this poke out, to be honest. I probably could have just gone for a nice and Hurricane. He gets a Rock Slide. That's going to kill indefinitely. And All Hail Satan is gone. Now I'm going into Bodied here because I know karate. And he's going to go out into Zatsu. He's not going to really take this Ice Punch very well. I am Life Orb Primeape. Let's go. So I'm going to actually go for a U-turn. That way I can keep momentum on my side, because I am in the hole and I do need to make a comeback here. Now, I was looking at what I could possibly switch in, and I was just like, Claydol is probably my best bet, just because Zatu dealt with me. He's going to go out into the Sock Me, and it's got knockoff, so it's just like, what am I going to do here? So I'm just like, you know what, it's whatever, it's whatever. So I'm going to actually go out into Bodied here, and I'm like, yo, you want to have a close combat war? Let's go. He actually gets out, so that confirms that he is choice in some shape or form. I go for the close combat because I'm trying to challenge him. I'm trying to be a man here, and he's going to sub up. I'm going to actually go for the U-turn right here, which is going to be resisted. So nothing's going to come out of that. However, I do bring in my Muck. And Muck is going to Shadow Sneak right here, and this thing is not going to be able to appreciate any of that goodness. So with that being said, I got my Muck out here, and he's gonna send out his Nipple Me. I'm gonna Shadow Sneak right here. I'm not really afraid of this thing. I actually I'm packing. It's actually kind of funny. This is actually a physical Muck. So yeah, you're about to see this thing. He's gonna go for a Heal Bear right here, which I'm completely fine with. I get another Gunk Shot up, and he's probably gonna Milk Drink here, and I know this. So you know what? I am going to go ahead and start setting up some curses. That's right. This is a physical curse Muck. Like, this thing is the finest of power right now. So he's actually kind of scared right now, because he's just like, yo, what am I going to do here? So I'm going to set up another curse. And that means I am +2 in attack and defense. And easily right here, I am able to actually just go for the Shadow Sneak and knock this thing out. So with that being said, it's interesting to see what he would go into, which he does decide to go into Saw, which I'm just like, you know what, I can take an Earthquake. I can take it. So he's going to go for that. I'm going to go for an Ice Punch because it is neutral. And I'm going to get the Freeze right here, which is so pivotal because that means he does not get to have another Earthquake, which means I am completely fine. I can just knock this thing out as I wish. He's frozen solid. Here comes Ice Punch V2. And that thing is going to go down. I could have probably gone for another Curse there and just been completely fine and dandy and just switch out. He's going to go into his Squeeze. He's going to Earthquake right here, which I am going to live. And there's an Ice Punch. That's going to kill it. It's a critical hit. I don't think the crit actually mattered, to be honest with you. But it is going to go down here, which he's best choice right here is to go in the Milk Tank. I'm going to see if I can live. I do. The Body Slam comes through. It paralyzes me. And I'm going to get an Ice Punch off. And that's going to be able to neutralize. But it is Rocky Helmet. It's defensive, so it doesn't really do anything. I should have gone for Gunk Shot there. However, the accuracy bothered me. So he goes for the Body Slam here. I'm going to get paralyzed, and I'm going to get fully paralyzed here, which sucks because this actually had Drain Punch on it, which would have been hilarious because that means I would have been able to beat this thing right here, actually, just because Drain Punch literally would be the check to it. Now, I have Primeape here, and I'm just like, yo, this is my favorite Pokemon in the whole entire world, if you guys didn't know. And I'm just like, yo, it's Primeape versus the world. So Primeape's going to come in here, and I'm going to just go for the Gunk Shot right here. Because the reason why I decided to go for that play is because if I went for any other move, I would have taken Rocky Helmet damage. And I think that would have really hurt my chances of surviving anything. So with that being said, he goes out into Lantern right here, and I go for the Close Combat. That is going to knock it out. It's Stab, it's Close Combat, it's a Primeape, and it's Life Orb. Like, this Primeape is a monster. So without further ado, I actually win the battle with my mascot. One of those redeeming moments in all of that is of history. I love Primeape with such a passion, and this video just kind of capitalizes on my love of him. So without further ado, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe today and join YouTube's greatest travesty. And be sure to check out RosebudsASled. He's a great dude, a great friend of mine. There's some big plans that me and him are working on over in Goldenrod, so be sure to keep an eye on that channel as well. That is technically the collab channel. There's a whole bunch of great, and I mean brilliant broadcasters that are actually over there, so I highly recommend checking it out. I actually have a Showdown ladder climbing series over there, and I'm actually a part of a Let's Play as well. So without further ado, guys, this has been Travysty here. Thank you guys again for watching. Peace. I am out of here.